You may not realize it may not be labeled there, it may be. But this right back here is the hippocampus. I de-emphasize that view. But just know that it arches over, and here's one that somebody cut very nicely, where it's arching over. This fits on top. You see hippocampus? This is the hippocampus. These are the lateral ventricles. Indeed, this is the continuation right here, septum pellucidum right there. You've got fornix in the middle. You've got lateral ventricles. This is the hippocampus. You've got fornix down in too. You've got that whole femoral fornix. This is the underneath side. And there you go. You can see where the fornix is.
The
You
fornix
can
is
see
white
some
matter.
hippocampus there. But this is your overarching hippocampus. This is your view in diagram 65, I think it is. Was it labeled 8? Is that what it was? Hippocampus. Okay? Now, while we're there, we see that you had that label 2 or something in there, but you have, if I say what is this, you have to call it what? Vermis of the cerebellum. This is the what over here? These are? Cerebellar hemispheres. Don't you dare say cerebral hemispheres. You will lose all credit. Cerebral's not even going to be half. Cerebral hemisphere, no. Cerebellar hemisphere, the little brain. All right, now for a bonus question, what is all of this white matter in here called? Corona radiata, the radiating crown. That would be a bonus. The radiating crown. You can see all the gray matter out here. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I'm just playing with you, Matt.
What is it called?
Yeah, it's central white.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of central white matter. Internal capsule is central white. Right? It's being very general. Corona radiata, radiating crown of white matter. Bonus question. I'm near mutiny here. Okay, now, I think, is there anything I left out that you need to see? What? Anything you want to see? Tell me. Go ahead and look at it. I'm about to pull up the website.
Corpus striatum.
Corpus striatum, very good, thank you. And I didn't quite make out what you said, but I'll get it in a second, Crystal. This right here is the caudate nucleus. Inside is the walls of the lateral ventricles. The lateral walls of the lateral ventricles are the caudate. That's your equivalent of caudate putamen, where they're fused in the rat. They're more fused, if you will. Kind of like that mammillary body is kind of fused and not separated. Okay, this is the caudate nucleus specifically. And you could say caudate putamen. The caudate nucleus more applies to human as well. You can also call it the striatum. You can also call that the striatum. Now, what do they call it in English?
Corpus striatum.
Corpus striatum. But by definition, corpus striatum is the caudate and putamen combined. Habenular trigone right here. And you can call it habenular. Isn't that pretty? Look at that right there. Pineal gland, dead center again. Mm-hmm. And this is actually thalamus in here. What do you think of touching right here? Corpus callosum. That right there is the gender of the corpus callosum. And you got that little flap there, which is what?
Septum
Yeah, it is. Septum pellucidum. Okay, now let's roll away from that, all right? Good. That was a really, I think, effective review. We're going to do it again, but before we do it again, do you want to take a bathroom break?
Yeah.
Okay, go to the bathroom. Come back. Soon.